All right. Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a reading for Gemini today. Sorry about my energy right now. I'm a little bit scattered. This is the third time that I try to do Gemini's reading. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyways, we're all good now. Yeah, so I just wanted to come on and do a little reading. The first thing I'm going to do is the Melody Beetle, I believe her name is. It's going to be the Letting Go deck. It's based off the book Codependent No More, and then the second part is Letting Go. So yeah, it's a really cool little oracle message deck, and so we'll start with that, and then we'll go in with a little bit of tarot, and then we'll do a message at the end. It's going to be focused mainly on what to let go of. So I strongly believe that, we really need to let go of things that, no longer serves us in order to, grow spiritually and be a little bit more aligned with our path. So yeah, I just think that this is really cool. I like to use these messages myself, and it kind of helps just like a little bit, of healing. I strongly believe that when you understand something about a situation, it takes away trauma and, the emotional part of that situation. And so it's really important to understand what you've gone through and certain things to you need to learn to let go of certain things in order to move healthy and or move forward in a healthy way. And honestly, we deserve that. We deserve each and every one of us deserve to let go of what no longer serves us. That's kind of why we're here on earth, as to experience life, and that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the whole goal is to experience a lesson. Hopefully you learn from the lesson and you get to grow and evolve and really dive deep into your true happiness. So yeah, let's get started. This will be for Gemini, and this will be for what you need to let go of. I've already pre-shuffled all my decks, everything like that. Also, I'm obviously really new to putting tarot on YouTube. I've been reading tarot for like 4 or 5 years now, and I just always was like nervous to come on here, so bear with me. I'm doing the best I can. So yeah, we'll do this, we'll do some tarot, and then I'll do 3 questions with the tarot, and then I'll give you a little advice at the end. So please like, share, and subscribe if you like what I have to say. All right, Spirit, what does Gemini need to let go of? Spirit, what's the energy? What is Gemini need to let go of? Also, don't know if you guys are getting sick, but it was kind of hard to talk during this is, like I said, the third time I've tried to do this reading. For some reason, my voice keeps going out. So if you guys were sick, I hope you get better. And yeah, I don't like when people are sick. Obviously, nobody likes to be sick, but to me, it's kind of a waste of time. And yeah, nobody likes to feel that way. So I hope you feel better. All right, Spirit, what does Gemini need to let go of? A lot of cards are coming out pretty quick, so that kind of signifies to me, you wanting to be heard on something. I don't know if you feel like you haven't been heard or listened to recently, and it's kind of something that's coming out. Maybe you need to kind of let go of other people's expectations and start, just valuing your own expectations more, and yeah, and trying not to create expectations at all. I mean, expectations create resentments, and resentments are not fun. They're negative feelings you have towards someone, and you know, why have a negative feeling toward, why hold that in? You know, that's just bad for you. So yeah. All right. Cards, good. Cards, good. Okay. All right. So it says maintaining boundaries. Let me see if it focuses. Okay. It says, today I will gain a new awareness of those areas where I need healthier boundaries. I will release my naive assumption that the other person is always right. I will exchange that view for trusting and listening to myself and setting and maintaining healthy boundaries. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was getting, you know, intuitively, you know, gaining a new awareness of those areas, you know, setting those healthy boundaries. Like I said, you know, you kind of feeling like you're not being heard on something. And it's almost like instead of thinking of, oh, they don't want to listen to me, or nobody's listening to me, or nobody's like taking me seriously, almost. It's almost like, yeah, nobody's taking you seriously. And it's really frustrating you because, you know, you know inside that you deserve, you know what you give out, and that's absolutely true, 100%, you know. But it's almost like you're kind of looking at it in a way where it's geared negatively towards you, when it necessarily isn't. You know what I mean? It probably isn't necessarily gained towards you. So it's like in certain situations where you feel like people aren't listening to you, or your opinion is not being validated, it's because those people, it's because it's almost like a lesson that you're needing to learn, is that, you know, if people aren't validating how you do things, and how you are going about certain situations, then you are being called to remove yourself and set your own healthy boundaries. Something that I do, like I absolutely just, like, I don't go to bars. Nothing against them. I mean, whatever, if you want to go and hang out and have a good time or whatever. But like for me, I typically don't go to the bar and hang out, just because I don't know why, but you know, I'm a recovering addict. Well, that's why. But also, it's like the energy of that, it's not necessarily bad, because people that go to bars are not bad at all by any means, you see. But like the energy is bad for me specifically. So it's like, instead of looking at it like, oh, the bar is bad, like alcohol is bad, like drugs are bad, like, you know, and all this stuff, it's like, no, it's like I had to take a step back and, you know, realize that, you know, it's not that's bad. It's me and my decisions, and what I do with it is what makes it bad for me, if that makes sense. So it's like almost like a situation in where you know, it's a choice. I feel like there's, you know, it's almost like a choice on whether, you know, you want to put yourself in this situation or not, you know, regardless of the situation being an okay situation or not. It's all a choice. It's up to you whether you want to put yourself in there or not, whether it's going to help you grow, or whether it's going to, you know, hold you back. And that's kind of the Gemini energy I'm getting there, as you can tell with my hand. So let's get into tarot a little bit and take a look. Let's see what you need to let go of, Gemini. But yeah, it's a whole lot to do with people's assumptions and what they think of you. And, you know, people, it's almost like you're thinking people don't like you, or you're doing something wrong, or you're not, you know, you're trying to accommodate all these things. And it's like, It's almost like it's not about you putting in the work to accommodate other people and make them feel better. It's about the situation all on its own. It's almost like it's not that you're it's not that you're not meshing well with people. It's just that you're not meshing well with the situation in general. You know, whether that be you need to either A, take a break and, you know, redecide on, you know, redirect where you need to go in life, or B, you know, take a look at it from a different perspective, and realize, you know, maybe the situation that I'm in, you know, no longer serves me. Maybe I'm meant for, you know, a higher calling or something like that, you know, like maybe, you know, maybe I was put in this situation and this situation isn't going well, and it's not going well for a reason. And it's like, I genuinely feel that God puts you in certain situations that we don't like, for a reason, just to show us that, you know, we're not meant to be here, you know. So what, you know, what the universe, God, or whoever you believe, you know, will do is they'll make it really, really, really hard for you to continue going down a certain path. And that's your key. That's the moment right there where you realize, okay, you know what, this is getting really, really hard for me. And I'm not talking about like going to school and your schoolwork is getting really hard. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like if you're at a job or in a relationship or in a home situation where you just absolutely can't do it anymore, you know. It's just like dragging you down. It's like that's your choice. And it's like, I know this sounds messed up, but it's like, you know, I've been in many, I'm not gonna say this because I've been in situations like this, so I feel like I can speak about this. But like in certain like domestic violence situations, you know, it comes to a point. It's like, you know, I've been in, you know, really abusive relationships before, and it's like, you know, it comes to a point where you're just like, you know, you got to get yourself out of there. You know, you're putting yourself in a situation where you don't want to be in, you know, and unless you're like being like 100% abducted, like you can't get out, like, it's all mental. And let me tell you, it's all mental. Like, if it's not physical, like, I mean, it's probably 2% physical. Like, you know, someone can't physically restrain you unless you're a child, an adult, or, you know, something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's all mental, and it's like all, you know, bringing yourself out of that, and it sounds mean, but this like, not a victim mind mentality, but, you know, a very, you know, thinking that you're not worth it or you don't have the tools or something like that, because it's not that. It's just the situation in itself is not working out, and that's what Spirit's trying to tell you, is to let go, you know, of the situation, you know, whether it was a house or in a relationship or a job or something like that. Like, it's the situation itself. It's not you, it's not them, it's the situation. It's like there's no fault to it, you know. So, and as I'm saying that, I said the Magician. The Magician popped out right here. That's your card, Gemini. Like, you have the tools. You have every tool in the book to get you where you need to be. So, all right. Let's do this. I'll quit talking. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, what is in your energy, Spirit? I feel like that Magician was definitely in your energy, but let's just keep going. All right, Spirit. Okay, I'm just gonna split the deck. Okay. What do you need to know? What is your energy right now, Spirit? 3 of Wands. What do you need to grow? The Knight of Wands. And Spirit, what do you need to let go of? Tower. Okay. And then bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So Virgo energy, you could have a Virgo moon. Don't know why that popped in. But yeah, a lot of wands energy, a lot of ideas, a lot of passions. Well, not really passions, sorry. I mean, yeah, the Knight of Wands is very passionate, but it's very in and out player kind of energy. So yeah. But in this case, in this spread, the Three of Wands signifies your overall energy, right? So, you know, you have one, it's almost like, okay, so here we go here. So either this be a career, a home, family, some sort of stable structure. You have one wand in the ground. You have one there. You have one situation that you know is grounded, that at least you can fall back on that. Whether it be a job, I don't know, I'm kind of getting job situation. I don't know why, but I'm super getting job. Anyways, at least you have that. It's almost like you went to school for something and you can always go back on that. Now, with those two wands there, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought that. Oh my gosh, I need to wear my glasses. I'm so sorry. This is the Three of Wands. Wow, I'm an idiot. Okay, so yeah, these two other wands now, you have one hand on this wand, right? So it's like you're reaching out, waiting for, you know, action towards something. It's like you have something behind you, which is really good. You have a grounded, stable situation, but you are reaching out for more. Spirit says you're looking at these two boats right here. You see these? You're seeing, oh wow, what's in this boat? What's over here? Oh wow, what's in this boat? What's over here? But I do still have this over here, right? But I'm gonna put my hand on this one right here because this one looks like kind of fun. But you know what? I'm just gonna keep going towards. And it's like Three of Wands is all about like manifesting, moving towards, you know. Two of Wands is like the idea of, you know, ideas coming together. And then Three of Wands is those like ideas being manifested out into, you know, fruition, right? So it's like, yeah, your ideas are being manifested right now. It's just, you know, taking a step back, you know, setting that boundary, you know, with others, and, you know, trusting and listening to yourself. You know, that's kind of the energy that you're in right now, so, or that is necessary right now. Yeah, what you need to grow, the Knight of Wands. I don't know, the Knight of Wands is a very player energy, so it's like, you know, moving quickly. I mean, the horse, the knight is, I mean, is quick moving, fast action energy, right? So like, you know, instead of, you know, maybe you have been, what's that word? I don't know why I want to say dilly-dallying around, but I do. I don't know, you just been kind of like messing around, like not messing around, but just like, you know, not being motivated to do things, not being quick, making quick action, you know, something that you're very good at, Gemini, is, you know, thinking of something and manifesting it into fruition like immediately. So it's like something that, you know, you need to grow is, you know, that quick fire, passionate energy. Wands represent fire energy, so it's like, you know, grabbing a hold of that wand and then, you know, going after for what you believe in, for what you want. What you need to let go of is the Tower. Okay, so something happened maybe in the recent past that left you very, the Towers represent sudden change, you know, in any situation. It's a very major change. It's a life-changing kind of change. And give me a second here. So you need to let go of the fear of change. You need to let go of the fear of everything falling apart, because Spirit's letting me know that it's not going to fall apart. The more that you believe that things are going to fall apart, the more that they will fall apart. So in order to, you know, remove that fear, something you could do is like simply ask Spirit or whoever you believe in, please remove this fear that everything is going to turn out for the worst. Because a lot of the times when we assume that other people assume the worst for us, we actually get that back in return, because that's kind of how, you know, the law of attraction works, the universe works, right? So if we show the universe that if we show the universe that we are scared of moving quickly towards something that we really want, then Spirit will, they will be like, no, she's scared to go towards what she wants, so why would we give her what she wants? Because she's scared of it, almost, you know? So it's like in love situations, if you have the attitude of, oh, well, they're just gonna hurt me, or if they did hurt me, and the attitude of, oh, well, that's what you get what you get, kind of thing, the universe pretty much sends that to you again. Because it's like, forgiveness is a really big thing. You know, setting yourself up for success, almost, you know, like putting yourself in good situations, and good things will come of those situations because you put yourself in situations that you knew were good for you, right? If you put yourself in situations that you know are bad for you, they're probably going to turn out bad, right? So it's like being in that energy of, you know, releasing, you know, your naive assumptions that the other person is always right, you know, like everybody's always trying to tell me I'm wrong and I don't know what I'm doing and all this other stuff. It's like, it feels like a very like ganging up energy on you. And, you know, it's like, no, listen here, like I'm Gemini, I can manifest anything. Like, let me show you what I can do, right? And it's like the only thing that's stopping you from doing that is the fear of everything completely being a disaster because of it. So it's like, you know, and that's an assumption in itself, you know. Something that, you know, I had to learn personally was like, okay, it's like, why is God doing this to me? Like, when terrible things have happened, you know, it's like, why would God put me in this situation, you know? And it's like, you have to take a step back and realize it's like, I don't even have it's selfish of me to even ask why he would put me in those situations, you know? It's because it is what it is. It's like, he put me in these situations in order to help me grow spiritually, in order to, you know, live the life on and be on the path that, you know, I'm meant to be on. So it's like, removing that fear is like the biggest part of this whole spread, really, is, you know, knowing that like everything's gonna be okay, you know. And if you continue to, you know, meet new people or you know, have new jobs, and you just assume that it's going to be the same as the last time, then I believe the universe assumes that that's what you want again. So it's like, yeah, it's just learning, you know, balance, equal give and take, you know, and you know, knowing what you want. You know, like I said, you have that one hand on the one wand right there, and you know, you're really going towards what you want in life. And I think that yeah, it's just removing that fear. Hold on one second, my cat is, bye-bye. It's my kitty. Okay. Okay, Spirit, let me give Gemini a message, please. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a single mom too, so I was like, I don't know. I'm like trying to find the time to do this, and yeah, I'm a single kitty mom and kid mom, but you know, anyways. All right, I believe the last one. Pretty sure the last, I'm pretty sure Taurus got this as well. So you might have Taurus in your chart as well. Could be Gemini, Taurus, cusp, right? Can you be a Gemini, Taurus cusp? Taurus, Gemini. Yeah, you can. So there we go. Yeah, so we got Divine Mystery. It's the same one. Here, I'll read this one, and I'm going to pull one more after that just to see. Okay. It says, life is a mystery. The spark that ignites and propels existence is the greatest of all mysteries. No matter how much scientific knowledge we acquire, it only serves to further prove the divine mystery of life. As humans, we are programmed to try and make sense of things. Our intellect races and interpret to find logic and reason for all that we experience and encounter in our world. The truth is that life, death, and the divine are large concepts that what we can ultimately comprehend, and no matter how many ideals, philosophies, and beliefs we may discover to explain these mysteries, they will only ever remain but a mystery. To experience life and the divine, we must use our heart, not our mind. The mind in particular to intellect, which, by the way, Gemini, you guys use your mind way too much. But that's okay. That's a good thing. That's what you guys are for. You guys are rule duality. You guys are like the best communicators, let me tell you. Anyways. The mind, in particular, the intellect, holds no answers when it comes to understanding the overwhelming nature of life and the divine. Only that the heart has capacity to feel and experience the ecstatic truth in the core of all tragedy and beauty, because only the heart can experience true unification with the essence of all things through being able to directly connect us with the divine. The heart knows and accepts all things as perfect. This is a time for releasing yourself from the binds and limitations of the mind. Things may not make sense at this time, but that may be because you are looking at them through a logical filter as opposed to filtering things through the heart. Not all sense is logical sense. Life, the divine, and our psyches have rhythms and is only in connection to the heart and the gut senses of the body that we can make sense of any of them. This is the time to release yourself from the intellect burden, acceptance, and embrace divine mystery as you connect through the deeper wisdom of the heart and the silent space within. Okay, let me just see if they want to do one more, because it was the same for Taurus. I did shuffle these cards, but I don't know. It's just kind of weird that I only did 3 readings and that one already came out again. I'm just like, whatever. Okay, Spirit, and the other ones need to come out for Gemini. Okay, you know what, honestly, maybe that was it. Maybe you needed to hear that one too. I don't know. Oh, just kidding. Okay, hope. Did it work? Oh. Yep. Okay. Hope is one of the most powerful of all human emotions. It awakens within us strength, courage, and inspiration to do almost anything, but is the experience of true hope, the hope that comes even after our struggles, even when things seem pointless, hard, or hopeless, that gives us new eyes to see with. This allows a new perspective to emerge from our being, and we are reborn. It is through this burst of clarity and inspiration that we become able to manifest a new life for ourselves. We take a renewed attitude with a renewed action and become able to attract the people and opportunities we need to create beginnings and a new life. If you found life struggles overwhelming recently, If you felt confused, frustrated, or defeated, it may be time for you to let go and surrender to the natural cycles of life. Just as nature has seasons and cycles, so do we. You may have been experiencing a winter within your sight. Sit, breathe, and allow yourself to connect with your deeper self. If you're willing to take the time to connect, you will notice a change taking place within you. New life, new courage, and new seeds are being sown within you. A new phase of life is beginning, so be conscious and use this time well. Allow yourself to really feel the spring of hope bubbling from the depths of your being. Become open to the worlds of possibility that lie waiting open to you now. Take courage and take flight. Take flight. Knight of Wands. Don't know why I went that way. Anyways, Knight of Wands. So yeah, have hope. You know, sometimes tower falls and sometimes tower moments happen, but you know, you can't live in that fear mindset. You know, it's huge. It's huge. That's pretty much everything. You know, your mind is a computer, so whatever you put into it is what it computes out. So yeah, so anyways, I hope that helped, and I will see you in the next reading. Thanks.